The sun rose softly over the quiet town of Willow Creek, coloring the sky in shades of pink and gold. Emma Dawson stirred awake to the gentle sound of hooves outside her family's barn. Her best friend in the world, an American quarter horse named Thunder, was already up, stamping the ground impatiently, eager to begin the day. Emma, a 19-year-old farm girl with hazel eyes and a heart full of dreams, had spent her whole life surrounded by horses. Her father, Tom Dawson, ran a small ranch that trained them for local rodeos. But Thunder wasn't just another horse to her. He was special. Her late mother had given him to her on her 10th birthday, and since then, their bond had only deepened through every ride, every whisper, every shared sunrise. As Emma brushed Thunder's golden-brown coat, she smiled softly. "Morning, boy," she murmured. "We've got a big day ahead." Thunder responded with a sharp whinny, as if he understood every word. Today was the Willow Creek Annual Trail Race, a beloved local tradition that drew riders from all over the county. Winning wasn't just about the prize. It meant respect, pride, and recognition. Emma had never taken first place before, but this year she was determined. Her father walked over, adjusting his old cowboy hat. "You sure about this, kiddo?" he asked with a half-smile. "It's a tough trail." "I'm sure, Dad," Emma replied with quiet confidence. "Thunder and I have been training all year." Tom nodded, catching the same fire in her eyes that once burned in her mother's. By mid-morning, the small town buzzed with excitement. Families gathered near the starting line, children waved flags, and the announcer's voice echoed across the open field. Emma climbed onto Thunder's back, steadying herself as she felt the strong rhythm of his breathing beneath her. "Just you and me, buddy," she whispered. Then, the whistle blew. Thunder leapt forward with explosive energy. Thunder charged forward with powerful strides, his hooves pounding against the dirt trail. Dust rose in swirling clouds behind them as the riders maneuvered around trees and fences. Emma leaned low over his neck, urging him on. The trail twisted through open fields, across shallow streams, and into the edge of the forest. Halfway through the race, the weather began to shift. Dark clouds rolled in, and the wind grew stronger. The sound of thunder echoed, not her horse this time, but the storm approaching in the distance. Emma clenched her jaw. "We're not giving up," she said firmly, her determination cutting through the noise. As the rain began to spit, many riders slowed down, wary of the slick and dangerous path. But Thunder pressed forward, trusting Emma's voice, her hands, her heart. Suddenly, a large fallen branch lay across the trail. Emma's eyes widened. There wasn't time to stop, only to react. "Jump, Thunder!" she cried. Without hesitation, Thunder gathered his strength and leapt. For a breathless moment, they soared through the air, landing cleanly on the other side. The crowd watching from the distance gasped, and even the announcer fell silent, awestruck. Emma's pulse raced as she let out a shaky laugh. "You did it!" she cried, tears of pride glistening in her eyes. As they neared the final stretch, Emma caught sight of another rider closing in, Lucas Carter, the town's reigning champion. Older, stronger, and known for his lightning-fast horse, Lucas gave her a confident grin as he pulled up beside her. "Not bad, Dawson," he shouted over the wind. "But this race isn't over yet." Emma smiled, unshaken. "Then let's make it a good one." The two riders charged forward side by side, their horses' hooves thundering in unison, kicking up mud and dust as the finish line came into view. The crowd's cheers grew deafening. But in that moment, Emma wasn't thinking about victory. She thought of her mother, the promise she had made to always ride with courage, no matter the odds. "Go, Thunder," she cried, her voice breaking with emotion. With one final surge of power, Thunder pushed forward, muscles straining, mane whipping wildly in the wind. They crossed the finish line just a heartbeat before Lucas. The crowd erupted in cheers. Emma leaned forward and wrapped her arms around Thunder's neck, her heart racing with joy. "You did it," she whispered breathlessly. "We did it!" Later that afternoon, after the rain had cleared and the golden sun broke through the clouds, Emma stood proudly on the winner's platform, holding a small gold trophy in her hands. But it wasn't just a symbol of victory. It was proof that heart and courage could outshine experience and fear. Her father stood in the crowd, his eyes glistening with pride. "I'm proud of you, Emma," he said, pulling her into a tight embrace as she stepped down from the stage. "Thanks, Dad," she replied, smiling through tears. "I couldn't have done it without Thunder." Thunder neighed softly, as if agreeing with her words. That evening, as the sun dipped behind the distant hills, Emma sat beside the barn, watching the warm orange glow fade across the sky. From nearby came the gentle sound of Thunder munching on hay. "You know," she said softly, her voice full of quiet affection, "Mom would have been proud of us." Thunder nudged her gently with his muzzle, and she laughed, wiping her eyes. "Yeah, I know," she whispered. "We've got more races ahead." But deep down, Emma understood that it had never been just about trophies or titles. It was about friendship, courage, and the unshakable belief that even the quietest dreams could come true if you held on tight enough. As night fell and the stars began to appear one by one, Thunder let out a soft, contented neigh, a sound that seemed to promise, "I'll always ride with you."